All 40 goals from the weekend's Barclays Premier League action to come. We begin with the lunchtime kickoff on Saturday, where Liverpool beat Blackburn Rovers by 4-0. Fernando Torres on 5 opened the scoring. He then made it 2 just after the half-hour mark. Blackburn, with a host of injury problems, were decimated. Dan Agger made it 3 7 minutes from time, and then in stoppage time, substitute David Ngo wrapped up the win for Rafa Benitez's side. So they went top, but only for a matter of hours, because Manchester United picked up a 2-1 win at Sunderland. Paul Scholes with the game's opening goal. Sunderland did draw level through Kenwyne Jones, but the Black Cats are now just 2 points off the relegation zone, because for the second time in as many games, Federico Macheda stepped off the bench to hit the winner. Chelsea and Bolton shared 7 goals in a remarkable game at Stamford Bridge. Michael Ballack put the home side 1 up 5 minutes before the break. Didier Drogba doubled that lead 3 minutes after half-time. Frank Lampard from the penalty spot made it 3-0 on the hour mark. And when Drogba made it 4-0 on 63, it seemed all over. But Bolton staged a remarkable comeback. They scored 3 times in 8 minutes. First off, Andy O'Brien bundling home after a Petr Cech error. Substitute Chris Basham 4 minutes later made it 4-2. And then Matthew Taylor on 78 made it 4-3 and ensured a nervy finish, but Chelsea held on to stay 4 points behind United. Arsenal tightened their grip on 4th spot with a 4-1 win at Wigan. They had to come from behind to do it after Mido had given the home side the lead. His first goal from open play for the Latics. And after great work from Andre Arshavin, Theo Walcott levelled for the Gunners. And then Mikel Silvestre made it 2-1 with 19 minutes to go, and Arsenal added 2 goals in injury time to put a gloss on the result. Andre Arshavin got the goal his performance deserved, and then Alex Song hit the 4th. Newcastle United claimed a 1-1 draw at Stoke City. Newcastle stay in the bottom 3. They came from behind after Abdoulaye Faye scored against his former club. But substitute Andy Carroll levelled with just 9 minutes to go to ensure the points were shared. Middlesbrough picked up a much-needed win in their bid to beat the drop. 3-1 the score against Hull at the Riverside. Tunchai opened the scoring after just 3 minutes. Hull were quickly level though through Manucho's header. But in a must-win game for Borough, they did just that. Matthew Bates made it 2-1 on 29. And then in injury time, Marlon King, who'd scored the winner for Hull against Borough earlier in the season, hit the 3rd of the afternoon. Portsmouth and West Brom shared the points in a 2-2 draw at Fratton Park. Yunus Kabul, with a thumping effort, opened the scoring for the home side. Just after the half-hour mark that, Jonathan Greening levelled for the rock-bottom Baggies, who are now 7 points from safety. Chris Brunt put them 2-1 in front, but a special free kick from Nico Cranshaw made it 2-2. Pompey in 14th, 4 points from trouble. Tottenham Hotspur won the London derby at White Hart Lane against West Ham. Roman Pavlyuchenko with the only goal of the game here. Spurs now on 41 points and safe. A thriller at Villa Park on Sunday. 3-3 the score between Aston Villa and Everton. Marouane Fellaini, with his 8th of the season, gave the Toffees the lead. Tim Cahill made it 2. 4 minutes later, nodding in from close range from a corner. John Carew pulled a goal back for Aston Villa. So it was 2-1 at half-time. And when Everton added a 3rd through Stephen Pienaar on 53, it looked as though the game was all over. But Villa had other ideas. An excellent free kick from James Milner made it 3-2. And then on 66 minutes, Gareth Barry thumped home a penalty to ensure it finished 3-3 and Aston Villa stay 5th. And finally, Fulham picked up their 2nd straight away win by beating Manchester City 3-1 at Eastlands. Stephen Ireland had given the home side the lead with a deflected effort. Fulham levelled 5 minutes after half-time through Clint Dempsey. They then took the lead through Dixon Atuhu, his first goal for Fulham. And Dempsey got his 2nd of the game 7 minutes from time to wrap up the win. 3-1 it finished, and that was this weekend's action in the Barclays Premier League.